Growth in penetration of the internet and smartphones in the Kenyan market has led to increased uptake of applications. However, many developers in this space say that acceptance of Kenyan-made products remains significantly low. Here's Charles Gitonga with that report.
Meet Kennedy Nyaga, a mobile applications developer in Nairobi who has created two apps. One of them, called Mobu, consolidates discounts from various merchants and sends alerts to users. The other one, called Good Pesa, enables users to verify mobile phone contacts before sending money. Both Mobu and Good Pesa have been in the market for close to a year now, but their downloads remain significantly low at 7,000.
Most phones come in locked with applications from the Western, Google, Facebook, WhatsApp, and there's very little space for them to pick what next application they're going to download, right? Apart from that, we have not yet been segmented properly for advertisement as good as you find in abroad, right? I can target a specific individual who performed a specific task yesterday to download my app to do it better. But in Kenya, you find Facebook, Google don't have that information yet. But I think it's just going to come later on as they open up for the rest of the world.
Another developer, Alan Mukwana, makes online-based gaming apps for social good. His best two creations are Mosquitohood, which educates people on malaria, and Teacher, which helps young children learn basic arithmetic and Swahili language. Cumulatively, the two games have 6,000 plays after being in the market for 3 years.
I think the tricky part is getting people to be convinced to learn those concepts. Like, for example, if I'm in somewhere where malaria isn't an effect there. Now you see, I won't play the game. Yeah, but if I target local people and local children, it becomes easier because they're the one experiencing the problem.
Several other developers are facing a similar challenge. Despite an increase in the number and variety of apps coming into the market, Kenyans are yet to embrace locally made apps.
Something that developing an app is just going to your computer for a day and the app it just comes out. It's not the case. Application development really takes time. You spend a lot of time on the computer trying to come up with something that the customer appreciates. When they see your product, sometimes they become reluctant. But in like 1 out of 10 will actually be cooperative and they will give you all the money that it is needed.
Sam Gishuru, the chief executive at NILAB, a startup incubation center in Nairobi, says that the quality of Kenyan-made apps has improved over the last 5 years, but most developers lack sufficient funding.
Funding enables you to take your product to market. Kenyans will not have an appetite to buy something they don't know that exists. And sometimes when they don't know they have that problem, to use that app to solve it. And so I think the appetite is probably there. We just need to be able to deliver the menu to these people and show them the options. And that calls for a lot of marketing budgets to go in play. You notice any company that has a really good, strong marketing budget has put their app there on media, mainstream media, radio, TV, billboards, newspapers, they get a lot of uptake. Other beautiful apps that have only trying to concentrate on social media alone are barely getting any downloads.
About 54% of Kenyans have access to internet. Smartphone penetration was quoted at 67% as at 2014. The evidently ready market can only be explored by app developers with deep pockets.
Finding financing for app developers or, say, startups in this country is really, really difficult. We've been in situation ourselves where we've been rejected over 30 times now. We've stopped counting the number of times we've approached people with a good idea and they said no. I think must be doing 50 now for, if I had to say combined, more than one idea we have tried to fundraise. And some of them are getting financing now after so many rejections. It's such a difficult job because for a full-time job for the app developer. So, if you don't have some good financing when you're starting off, you will definitely have a lot of challenges along the way.
And with the financial challenges out of the way, Kenyan app developers could be set for success.
The infrastructure is really good. I think we can't complain about the infrastructure. Access to hardware has improved better, and there's not a problem with that. Direct financing for, what you call a runway, still missing. Missing gap, early stage financing, and the middle stage. That's still not in place. We need to find a way to just bring in more money to this ecosystem. I mean, we are almost at that point where if we put in more money, we'll do it the right way. If we don't, everything crashes.